Thessalonians chapter 3. For this reason, when I couldn't by any means put up with it any longer, I presumed it best to be left in Athens alone. And so I sent Timothy, my brother and almighty servant for the good message about the Anointed One, to solidly establish and encourage you on the behalf of your faith, so that none of you might be swayed by these oppressions. For you yourselves are aware that our being placed here is going to result in this. For even when we were with you, we kept saying to you in advance that we were about to be oppressed, just as it came to be also, as you are aware. For this reason, when I couldn't by any means put up with it any longer, I sent to know about your faith, for fear that somehow the tester had tested you, and that our labor might have been for nothing. Yet at this present time, Timothy has come back to us from you, and brought to us the good message of your faith and love, and that you are always having a good remembrance of us, desiring to see us as we also desire to see you. Because of this, in spite of all our torment and oppression, we have been encouraged, brothers and sisters, about you because of your faith. For now we are really living, since you are continually standing firm in union with the Master. For what thanks can we give to repay Almighty for you in return for all the overwhelming joy that we are continually having because of you in front of our Almighty? Night and day we are continually petitioning or praying, much more abundantly, that we might see your faces and mend the areas of your faith that are in need of mending. Now may our Almighty and Father Himself and our Master Jesus direct our way to you. Now may the Master cause your love to increase and overflow for one another and for everyone, just as ours does for you, so that we might solidly establish your hearts unblameable in purity in front of our Almighty and Father at our Master Jesus' presence, with all of His pure ones at the beginning of the last age. 1 Thessalonians chapter 4. Finally then, brothers and sisters, we are asking you and encouraging you by the Master Jesus, just as you accepted from us how you ought to be walking and pleasing Almighty, just as you are also walking, to continually do so more abundantly. For you are aware of the charges which we gave you by the authority of the Master Jesus. For this is what Almighty continually wants, your purity, that is, that you should be continually abstaining from non-marital sexual intercourse, that each of you should be aware of how to acquire your own container, that is, a wife or husband, in purity and honor, not in passion of desire like the pagans, who aren't acquainted with Almighty. No one is to overstep his boundaries and take advantage of his brother or their sister in this matter, because the Master is the one who gives out justice for all of these things, just as we have said to you before also, and have given testimony. For Almighty didn't call us for the purpose of uncleanliness, but in connection with purity. So therefore, whoever is rejecting this isn't rejecting humans, but Almighty, who gives His pure Spirit to you. Now concerning brotherly fondness, you have no need for anyone to be writing to you, for you yourselves have been taught by Almighty to be continually loving one another. For you are continually doing it also towards all the brothers and sisters who are all over Macedonia or North Greece. Yet we are encouraging you, brothers and sisters, to continually do so more abundantly, to continually make it your ambition to live quietly, to be continually engaged in your own affairs, and to be continually working with your hands, just as we have charged you, so that you might be continually walking respectably towards outsiders or unbelievers, and so that you might never have need of anything. Now we don't want you to be ignorant, brothers and sisters, about those who are falling asleep or dying, so that you might not be sorrowful in the same manner as the rest who have no hope. For since we are continually having faith that Jesus died and rose up, then we can have faith too that in the same way, by means of Jesus, Almighty will lead forward together with him those who have fallen asleep or died. For this we are saying to you by the authority of the Master's word, that we who are alive and surviving to the Master's presence at the beginning of the last age shall by no means surpass those who have fallen asleep. For the Master himself will descend from heaven at a shout of command by the voice of a chief messenger, and at a blowing of the trumpet of Almighty. And the dead who are in union with the Anointed One will first rise up. Then, after that, we who are alive and surviving will at the same time be seized away together with them into the air among the clouds to meet the Master. And so we will always be together with the Master. Therefore, you must be continually encouraging one another with these words.